The lies. You know, I started out when I got the divorce with so many lies. Me and my mama were stealing money and all types of stuff. So I'm kind of numb to it. It's unfortunate. I hate it for my husband, though.
Whenever people hear the words divorce and Shaunie together, it grabs attention fast on social media. Shaunie O'Neal, known for her star-studded background, successful ventures, and her major role in a hit reality show, has always had some kind of drama around her. From her well-known marriage and breakup with NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal to her unexpected romance with Pastor Keon Henderson, she's remained in the public eye. Lately, talk has been building that Shaunie and Pastor Keon might be calling. It quits, leaving fans unsure of what's actually happening. Are they truly breaking up, or is this just another rumor interrupting Shaunie's personal life? People are looking at the social media chatter and the small clues that have everyone talking.
Because that's another thing that it's just like, I feel bad because I came with this, like you said, TMZ, we did go to lunch one time.
Shaunie O'Neal first became known as the wife of basketball star Shaquille O'Neal. Their relationship grew during his NBA victories and life in the Hollywood spotlight. But when they suddenly broke up, it surprised everyone. Their separation got complicated and made news everywhere, leaving fans in disbelief. After the divorce, Shaunie created her own lane, rising as a confident reality TV personality and a sharp businesswoman who turned her experiences into achievements.
And we were sitting at we were in LA, visiting my family, and we were sitting outside in like the TMZ bus, y'all know the one you can get on and they take you around to the celebrity homes. We were eating somewhere.
Years later, a fresh chapter in Shaunie's life started when she got involved with Pastor Keon Henderson. At first, people were surprised by the pairing, a well-known reality star with a deeply religious pastor, but they seemed to blend well. Photos of them helping out in the community, going to church events, and spending time with their families popped up all over Instagram. Gossip blogs often highlighted their strong bond. Pastor Henderson's circle appeared to welcome Shaunie's vibrant personality, while she found the faith and emotional support she'd been longing for.
And they drove by, and he was like, you know, they stop and they taking the pictures. He was like, "This is my life." And I'm like, no, kind of, yes.
Their bond grew so strong that they eventually got married. Paparazzi caught them on romantic trips and at church gatherings, which got fans even more excited. Major entertainment sites started calling them a unique power couple, mixing the worlds of entertainment and faith. But in the weeks before breakup rumors surfaced, fans noticed some changes. Photos of them together became rare, and quiet rumors of problems behind the scenes began to spread. An MSN article titled "I Hate It for My Husband" said Shaunie felt sorry for Pastor Keon, who was said to be struggling with issues linked to her past with Shaq. The article didn't say they were getting divorced, but made people wonder how much pressure their relationship was facing. On social media, comments popped up like, "Shaunie can't escape Shaq's shadow," and "Pastor Henderson must have walked into a hornet's nest."
And I'm so sorry. So that's all I can say, but it's like, I feel horrible. Like, I remember if y'all...
A Reddit thread called "I would have stayed single forever LOL," linked to a strange comment some said Shaunie made, got everyone talking online. Reddit users debated whether she regretted marrying again so quickly. One person joked that Shaunie went from Shaq to a pastor and should have expected drama. Another jumped in to support her, saying she deserved calm and that church life can be more chaotic than the NBA. As the online buzz grew, the couple's silence on social media only fueled more rumors. Someone close claimed they were dealing with problems like money, busy lives, and the fact that their worlds never really came together. Was Shaunie starting to see they were just too different, or were people reading too much into small signs?
Do get my audible and my voice sounds monotone is because I was in a sunken place that day because of that man getting online and saying that about me, because all I was thinking about was my husband, and he knew it was a lie, but it's just...
One clear sign that got people talking about a breakup was how quiet the couple became on social media. When Shaunie and Pastor Keon first started dating, their Instagram was full of pictures from dates, charity work, and family time. But in fact, the months before the breakup rumors, those posts stopped. Fans took to Twitter, sharing side-by-side photos showing how their once lively feeds had gone silent about their relationship. At the same time, Shaunie started sharing quotes on her Instagram stories about knowing your value and letting go of things that don't help you anymore. Many followers saw this as a hint that her marriage was having problems. Her main posts stayed focused on her kids, her businesses, and self-improvement, while comments about Pastor Keon were either ignored or answered with mysterious emojis, or not at all.
People that like to believe that type of stuff, that call him, so he's like, babe, my phone is blowing up. And he's like, are people calling you? I'm like, no, because...
Many people in Pastor Keon's church appreciated Shaunie's involvement, feeling she brought fresh energy to the ministry. But not everyone felt that way. Some quietly thought the pastor had gotten tangled in the world of reality TV drama. Gossip sites shared that a few longtime church members felt like Shaunie's celebrity status was taking over. One Facebook post, supposedly from a former member, said, "I left the church when it turned into a reality show." Although no one could confirm who wrote it, the story caught on and spread fast.
I was about to say the N-word. No, because... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
Other rumors spread about Pastor Keon asking his congregation for big donations. Some reports said he requested large amounts to pay for church repairs or new projects. Online, people joked that maybe Shaunie wasn't as willing to give money, as some believed. One influencer tweeted, "If Pastor Henderson thinks Shaunie will pay for all his projects, he's in for a surprise. She's learned from her Shaq experience."
Absolutely.
Made you fall in love?
Yeah, I mean, along with, I think Keon helps me, he motivates me to just be a better person.
Money troubles, combined with rumors about Shaquille O'Neal's past, sparked more talk about problems in Shaunie and Pastor Keon's relationship. This only made people think a divorce might be coming. Shaunie had built a public reputation as a strong, smart woman who could handle drama, especially on her reality show. She wasn't just part of the cast. She was the executive producer, making key decisions and guiding the story. Fans saw her as someone who rarely let others control her. This made people expect that she would face personal struggles, like a possible marriage problem, with the same strength she shows in her career.
Every day, make better decisions, show a lot more grace, just be intentional about what I do, how I function. We have
Pastor Keon Henderson had a strong presence that attracted many people. His sermons, often shared online, focused on themes like resilience, personal growth, and community building. But some critics said that despite his inspiring messages, the rumored problems at home could damage his reputation. People also pointed out how hard it can be to handle a second marriage in the public eye, especially when married to someone famous. One comment under a popular sermon summed it up well. Being married to a star isn't easy, especially for a pastor.
Routine.
You're starting
prayer.
a new podcast together.
Yes, we are. We actually have started shooting the podcast.
They told me we have a clip.
Shaunie mostly stayed quiet about the rumors. Still, some believed she might have had doubts about the marriage from the beginning. One story even said that Shaq asked her to wait before getting remarried, hoping for one last chance to fix things. Although these claims were never proven, people on social media guessed that any new issues between Shaunie and Pastor Keon might be connected to Shaq still being a part of her life.
I had the perfect situation. Wife was finer than a mug. Kept giving me babies, still finer than a mug. I had it all. Just sometimes and I don't make excuses. I know I messed up.
Shaq has never hidden his regrets about divorcing Shaunie. He's talked openly about his mistakes on talk shows, which made some fans wonder if he might try to come back into her life if her marriage ends. One person on a sports forum wrote, "And vapanstan dachi si main bekamistit." He should have done that years ago if he wanted to fix things. Another fan replied, "They've both moved on, so let them be." But here's the twist. Despite all the talk about a divorce, nothing official has come out. No court papers, no legal filings, no announcements. So, are we just chasing rumors, or is this more about public drama than a real divorce?
And then, when I didn't have that, I was lost. 76,000 square foot house by yourself. Lost.
One rumor says Shaunie felt she might have stayed single forever if she had known Pastor Keon's real motives earlier. Another claim is that Henderson told people close to him that he was tired of dealing with tabloid gossip and was ready to give up. Neither of these stories has been confirmed by anyone close to them, so it's mostly just typical entertainment gossip. Sometimes friends or people around Shaunie speak up. One popular tweet from someone who called themselves a close friend said Shaunie was going through a tough time, but that didn't mean she was definitely getting divorced. Another person added, If Shaunie was really done, we'd see it on her Instagram by now. She doesn't keep things hidden.
No kids, go to the gym, nobody's playing in the gym, you go to their room, nobody's there. You start to feel it.
People who say they know Shaunie think the stress is more from outside pressure than a real personal crisis. They also believe that if she was really close to another divorce, she'd handle it smartly, maybe even turn it into a TV special, given her reality show experience. While fans argue in the comments, Shaunie and Pastor Henderson stay quiet. Some see this silence as a sign that something big is coming, but others think it's a deliberate choice to ignore the rumors, trusting that the buzz will die down if no one gives it more attention.
I'm sure people want to know what's the ups and downs of being married to me. Go ahead, you can say it. I give you permission to go ahead and say it.
Shaunie has a reputation for controlling the story. She often lets drama build up and then steps in with a calm, perfectly timed response. Some think she's waiting for the right moment to speak out, possibly using the rumors to promote her next big project. An interesting part of this is how her rumored marriage troubles connect with her new role in the church. Since marriage is seen as very important in many religious communities, news of a second divorce can cause concern among church members. Pastor Keon Henderson especially faces a tough situation, trying to meet his congregation's traditional views while managing life married to a celebrity.
You knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, I think, yes, you do, but at the same time, you do think, okay, we're getting married, we're having kids, we're a family.
Maybe the rumors about a breakup come from differences in how much they want to share publicly. Or it could be outside pressures, paparazzi, reality show producers, or even people connected to Shaq, adding stress. If Shaunie and Pastor Henderson did split, it would be a big deal. Another public divorce for Shaunie would set social media buzzing, with everyone guessing what she'd do next. Would she start a new show about being single, or focus more on her spiritual growth? For Henderson, the questions would be similar. Could he keep the respect of his church, or would the breakup overshadow his work and message?
Things are gonna change. And that's probably a complete delusional thought process. Right. But you do think that, or you have those hopes and like.
And we can't forget about the kids and stepkids. Blended families often deal with extra challenges, and the emotional strain can be tough. But knowing Shaunie, she would put the children first, no matter how hard things get for her personally. Montand. The other hand, if the divorce rumors are just false alarms, we might soon see the couple come back stronger. Maybe they'll post photos from a romantic trip or appear together at a charity event, shutting down all the speculation with just one loving gesture. Some might say it's just damage control, but fans would feel relieved. In a world where what we see isn't always the truth, only Shaunie and Henderson really know what's happening behind closed doors.
You know what? This will all stop. It'll all go away, like Tinkerbell. And you're just the one that's like, okay, you look at those kids, you know, you're a family and you got to put that.
This possible split grabs attention for a few clear reasons. First, Shaunie's story has always kept people hooked. From being a star NBA wife to a powerful reality TV producer, she knows how to stay in the spotlight. Then there's the clash between Hollywood's glitz and a pastor's quiet life, which makes their relationship feel like a real-life drama. Plus, Shaq's huge fame still hangs over everything. Even after their divorce, his presence is a big part of Shaunie's story. Fans wonder if he has thoughts on the rumors or if he might step back into the picture. His open regrets about their past only add to the curiosity. Will he make a move or just watch it all unfold?
No, he supports me in a relationship. I support him. We have a great, co-parenting relationship.
So far, there's no solid proof that Shaunie O'Neal and Pastor Keon Henderson are actually getting divorced. What's out there is mostly rumors, unclear reports, and quietness from both sides. A classic mix for Hollywood gossip. There are just enough hints to keep people interested, but no real confirmation yet. Still, the buzz has stirred up a lot of reactions on Twitter, Instagram, and celebrity news sites. Whenever Shaunie's name pops up, people want to know more. Whether this turns into a sad ending or a new success story, the coming months will likely reveal what's really going on.
Seriously, it took us a long time to get there. Don't get me wrong. It was not an easy journey. But
is Shaunie O'Neal really facing another divorce? Or is this just another rumor swirling in her already eventful public life? What do you think? Is this story solid or just social media hype? And what about Pastor Keon? Can a pastor handle the intense spotlight that comes with reality TV fame? Share your thoughts below and let's get the conversation going. Want more raw, real celebrity updates? Hit subscribe and stay tuned for the next big reveal in Hollywood, basketball drama, and everything in between. In Shaunie's world, the next surprise is always just around the corner.